One of my favorite things is Juri tech, and I love it when the community comes together and shares what they've learned. Juri tech monster Aneguma dropped a video showing off some tech with confirming whether or not your opponent is standing or crouching and all the crazy things that you could do with it. Now, I need you all to be very gentle with me. I put this video out last night, and for some reason, I got my Umas and my Gumas mixed up. I thought this was Capcom Cup winner Uma and not Guma. Look, I'm pretty, but I'm kind of stupid. And it's super embarrassing, so be gentle, please. I'll cry. So I took that video down, I re-uploaded it. If you hear me say Uma, this one's on me. I'm really sorry. Thank you to everybody who told me that I made the mistake. This is great tech. I'm super excited that Aneguma showed us this. Let's get to it. So you might see here, it says Juri crouching confirm combo. And for some reason, I never really thought about this past the idea of it. A lot of times I would come up with combos and go, oh, that works? Okay, and then forget about it. I'm yapping. Let's jump into it. So I'll read the subtitles. In this video, Juri will talk about how you may need to confirm crouching during combos. Now, if you don't know, characters are wider when they're crouch blocking. That's why certain things might whiff if they're stand blocking. Like there's cases where you would do like strong store and the store will whiff. Juri's highest damage moves are quarter circle forward kick, or go osatsu, and 623 heavy punch, which is her heavy 10 senrin. Now, personally, I don't like to end combos with 10 senrin unless I'm in the corner. Stand medium punch crouching, medium punch DP. The first hit won't reach, resulting in 3 hits, 900 damage. And that makes sense. It definitely is less damage. I also think Go Osatsu gives better Oki as well. So I opted for quarter circle forward kick instead. It does use a stock though. When the opponent is crouching, 236 hits fully. Okay. All hits. Okay. That makes more sense. So when they're crouching, you actually get more hits. Now, the first thing I think about is that some characters' 4 frames are on a standing button. So characters like Chun-Li, characters like Ryu, characters like Rashid, I believe, too. Yes. So any character with a crouching 4 frame where they might try to mash, if you can frame trap them, possibly this would be a good idea. We'll test that out. So what Uma is saying is heavy 10 senrin is 4 hits. But if they're standing and you do this combo here, this combo should be 6 hits. You have 2 hits here, and then the 4 hits on the 10 senrin. That should be 6 hits. But if you look, it's only 5. The difference being is that if they're crouching, they're wider, and you get all 6 hits. Looking at the damage values with the standing, we get 1920. Versus crouching, we get 2160. So it's a bit more damage. The first thing I thought about, if they're standing, then that means in this case here, when we hit meaty, it probably won't hit. But I was shocked to find out that actually all 6 hits do hit in this case here. Same as crouching. If they use a crouching button, all 6 hits. This will probably depend on the character. But we see in this case here, we don't actually get all 4 hits because we're too far away. So again, I bet it depends on the character. It depends on what buttons, how big they are, how small they are. I guess he's going to show this on the overhead as well, how important this is. So after an overhead, if they were standing, I bet you didn't get the full damage. And quarter circle forward heavy kick probably was the best way to go. But important, you can save a stock. I don't think you get the same Oki. Yeah, no, you have to use drive gauge like that. Even still. So for an example here, we look at this. It should be 7 hits. And if we hit a crouching attack, we get all 7. Makes sense. This is also a crouch-only combo. This is when I started thinking like, oh, he's cooking. So it's funny, he came to the same conclusion to test as I did. And if they're crouching, this combo should work. Juri's Drive Rush has a very weird mechanic to it where she glides and gets more speed, allowing her to like glide closer. So I bet you when I go back to the video, he's going to start the Drive Rush from around here rather than like here. Yeah, see, he moves back. Hold on. Yep. versus doing it here. Okay. I don't know how to talk about this without sounding like I'm complaining about everything. This is something I complain about a lot, especially when it comes to standing medium kick, but it might just be something that we have to incorporate in advanced tech. So there's something that goes on with standing medium kick and the distance that we are after drive rush. A way to fix this would be to increase the hitbox of standing medium kick, but they never will do that. I'll show you the problem. Drive rush crouching medium kick is +5. So if we use a 5-frame attack afterwards, we should combo. So if we do this into a 5-frame, we get the combo. Standing and medium kick is also 5-frame startup. So if we do that with standing medium kick, we don't get the same results. It's about distance. We're too far away. If we look at Juri's hitbox for a standing medium kick, we notice frame 1, active. Frame 2, it moves forward. So the way to fix this would be to give us this hitbox on frame 2 on frame 1. That would be incredibly cheap, but it would make her combos more consistent. There's a point in Juri's drive rush where she goes forward and she dips her head down and she gains speed. And if you watch it, there, right? Yeah, she does that. When she's in the animation where her head goes down, she glides more. So if you let the drive rush cook a bit more, she actually is closer. So this won't work, but this will work. I take it back. It doesn't work. If we do it raw, it should work. So just take note in the comments. If you're having a problem getting these combos to work, this would be why. All right, moving on. Was that all 4 hits? Wait, was that all 4 hits? 1, 2, 3, 7. Okay, cool. All 4 hits. Was that the same amount of damage? Bum, 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 bum. Yes, it was. Absolutely. So this is crouching. The difference between crouching and the difference between if they are standing. Got it, got it. 1 less hit, a little bit less damage. And that's if they're crouching. Got it. Understood. We should be trying to confirm whether or not they're crouching or standing. If they're crouching, we should go for the DP. If they're standing, we should go for the Goosatsu. In the corner, standing, medium punch, crouching, medium punch. Sai is a crouch only combo at +6. So this is something that I would see from time to time and go like, why don't I use this more? That's weird. So I'll always like see this by accident and go like, oh, I'm +6 here. I can get more damage. Why don't I use this more? And then I find out that it's crouch only. And I'm like, oh, that's why. And I kind of don't remember it. But now I'm inspired. I want to look more into it and see where we can get more damage in more situations. So after... So it doesn't combo on standing. So that's the interesting thing, right? On standing, it doesn't combo at all. On crouching, it hits and we're +6. So we could do another crouching medium punch, I bet. Yep. Stand, medium punch, crouching, medium punch, Sai. Crouching, medium punch, special move extends. Gauge recovery. Yes. And this is important for me because I burn out way too much. I rely so much on drive rush to start my offense and to extend my combos. I should be using more of my OD moves. Okay. Good damage too. Good damage too, and allows us more damage without using drive gauge and without using... Like, in this case here, we would have to drive rush to get Enkensatsu. So this allows us to get a DP ender with good damage without the need of Enkensatsu as a combo extender. And this is important too, because in this case, we would probably do something along here, right? Which would get us like 2976. Or like, in this case, we might even end on a DP and go for Oki, right? So let's say we spend the 3 bars, we go for Oki, we get the hit, right? In this case, we can do something like this, and look at our drive gauge. We're pretty much back. And in the same case, let's say we do get the hit, we would have had to have done something like this, right? Spend the 3 bars, and we do get a lot of gauge back, but now we don't have any bars. Stocks, excuse me, stocks. So we spend the 3 bars, and we get back 2, right? Get our stores back, boom, right? In this case here, we could also do something like this, And, I mean, we pretty much break even, right? If you catch a person trying to mash or trying to hit a button, absolutely. Good damage. Bigger damage. And in this case here, if we look at the damage that they get off of this, it's 3140. But our drive gauge starts to recover almost immediately. And you see that going into it, our drive gauge slowly starts to come back. But in the same case, if we were to use drive rush, if we look at our gauge, it doesn't start at all. So small optimizations. Can be extended further. So if you do another rep, you're only +3. You can't link off of that, though. You have to be at least +4. But if you delay the second sigh, it becomes +4. Oh. Ahem. You delay cancel. Wait. He's cooking, chat. Wait, he's cooking. That's not hard at all. That's not hard at all. Uh-huh. Pretty cool. That's actually very lenient, too. Just going over the difficulty of the delay. Archimini has a 4-frame window. Cancel during frames 2 to 4 for +4. So it's like a 3-frame window. Yeah. So 2, 3, and 4. Yep. Interesting. Nice little option because after an overhead, you could probably do the same thing. Delay and then go to nice. Let's talk about big characters. Blanca, Honda, Zangief, Marisa. This is when, truth be told, I was in the shower and I was starting to watch this. And this is like kind of when I started to going, oh, hold on a second, he's cooking. Standing, medium. Oh, so this combo actually hits on standing. Okay. Sometimes aim against big characters. Explain. Center of the screen, OD Saya show could be canceled. Copy. But you can hit 3. Oh, you can hit all 3 there. Yeah, no, that's actually awesome. It does use like a lot of bars. I think it's like, what, 4 bars and a level 3? This is when I said, hold on a second, he's cooking. He's cooking. Wait a minute. This is what I care about. I love this. So you can hit the 3 hits into super, does a big chunk of damage. You start to get your drive gauge back. It's about 4 bars net. But then this one here, right? This is when he starts to cook. From here, it's just him going over some combos with some ideas, right? So let's go over like what these ideas are. So being able to confirm into Sai and then Ankin, you can extend your combo with 1 Fuha stock and 3 bars. But then you can hit crouching heavy punch against big characters. This is new. This is something I never thought about. And against a character like Zangief, who like we're already against the 8-ball, like we're already like having a hard time, like squeezing out a little bit more damage will help in this matchup. So in theory, after we hit OD and Kinsatsu, we're +9. But the problem is with like smaller characters, we're too far away to do anything with those 9 frames. Meaning like you can't hit a crouch fierce, you can't hit, well, that's 10 frames. But you get my point, right? There's nothing that we really can do with that. But in theory, oh, it does work. Oh, man, that's so awesome. Oh, it's starting to click too. So let's say for an example, oh, wow. So walk with me on this, right? After an overhead, my medium punch is starting to eat crap again. Man, my controller's starting to go out. No. All right, so we swapped out the switch. Let's see if this works now, right? Okay, so where was I? So after an overhead, we would do something like this here, right? Right? That's 3177. And even in the case, if we wanted to use drive gauge, we would do something like that there, right? So wait, if we were to do something like this here, it's 3040 damage, as opposed to like, yeah, that's a bit more damage. But even if we hit something like this here, we could also still do this here. It's not much more damage, but it is kind of flashy, though. This probably would be good on punish counter as well. Yeah, okay, hold on. So if I were to spend 2 bars here, most definitely, right? Yeah, okay. If I get like a really good walk forward on it too, like that, right? Or maybe something like this. Or maybe something like this. We would have to be close. Would have to be. Does it have to be OD? I think it does. That's the most consistent. So in this case here, we would probably do something like this here anyway. It does more damage. That's actually a more optimized combo. Wait, in this case here, can I do... Oh! I can. But the point is that new routes open up new creative ideas for different situations. So we always have the whole cast. If there's any time where a person is crouching, it opens up a new route. Whether or not it's good or not, we'll see. But it's a possibility, which is really nice. And also, it does allow us the option to go into heavy Fuhajin. So previously, something along like this lines here, we would have to do... Right? We would have to do something like this here, right? Which people have a hard time with. But with the changes... Oh, we can do this now, too. Oh, because they're crouching. Oh, interesting. They're crouching. Let's see, next route we're looking at. Counter hit. Okay. Boom. Crouching heavy. Okay. A full stock spend. Because you started on lights, damage isn't great. But like you started on lights too. That could be like the end of the match. Never thought of that either. Girl? I never thought of that. Where is it? Ah, see, like, this is a time in which, like, I would do something like this. But if they're hitting a crouching attack, like sometimes they do, still don't work. Capcom, adjust the hitbox of that. Please, I'm begging. Ah, you bastard. I say 1 bar recovery combo? Does he get enough? Oh, he gets enough? Oh, he gets enough to spend it. Oh, that's pretty dope. So this whole combo here on overhead builds a whole bar. Oh, interesting. Let's see. Drive rush, crouching. Boom. It's probably the heavy punch, right? Boom, 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 boom. But what? That wasn't anything different than what we're used to seeing, though. Boom, boom, boom. This is kind of what we've expected. Okay, there's nothing new there, but it is a way to get 1 full bar of super gauge. Question is, what would I be doing, right? It does not build. Ah, it's the heavies in there. So the heavies don't increase the... but you do build bar. So something like this here. does build the bar. So this is a route that I just would never think to do. And I never thought about damage values. Does build a bar. Oh, that's so cool. Is this the same one? Boom, 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 boom. Wait, how did he get that to work? Boom, 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 boom. How did he get that to work? Wait a minute. Why did that work all of a sudden? Wait a minute. So you have to delay there. You have to delay there. If you don't delay here, I don't think you get it. You don't get it. You have to delay the medium kick there. Oh. Interesting. Too bad I don't use level 3 really. This is interesting too because this also tells me that if you have full resources and you get an overhead, you should almost always go for the level 3. Because I don't think with full resources and taking to the corner, I don't think I can get as much damage as that. I don't even build the bar for the third. I don't even build enough bar. Oh, because you can't build bar. Capcom, let me build meter in Feng Shui Engine. Por favor, please. Oh, that's really good. That's a really, really good option to close out a round. Because I would be doing this combo here, right? This is the combo I would be doing here, and I wouldn't even have enough to build. That's so crazy. So this route on 2 bars, you build enough to get the level 3. I'm flabbergasted. That's interesting. It changes how I view Feng Shui Engine a bit. Because under Feng Shui Engine, I would be going for the reset in some way, shape, or form in there. And what you're saying is that if I have 2 bars at all and full resources, I can't kill after an overhead with Feng Shui Engine, as far as I know. But no, you can't, because you would need the super. And even if I had the super, I don't think my combo actually does as much damage as the other. That doesn't even do 5k. Yeah, you're definitely right. That changes so much. That fundamentally changes how I look at using Feng Shui Engine in a match. But you need full resources. What else you got? This is another 1 bar recovery. Overhead starter, quarter circle, quarter toward forward. Bong, bong, womp, womp, bump, bump, dump, bump, bump, bong. It's the heavy punch that's important. Oh, you actually built quite a bit off of that. So I wonder if it's because of the EX. Bong, bong, bong. Bong, 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 bong. Oh, nice. You get the drive rush off. You know what? It's funny. Jago was just saying how the changes to OD Fuhajin was kind of useless, but low-key, unenhanced Ankensatsu, like, that change there cooks. Absolutely clears. Like, underrated. The craziest change that they gave her. Actually a good change. So in this case here, not using a drive rush cancel, if you look at the meter, using the OD, watch how it goes. It starts to build up again. Watch. See? Starts to build up again. And it gets enough for the drive rush. Right? Which leaves you with just enough for 1 more drive rush. Right? You do the heavy punch route. Unenhanced Ankensatsu. Light kick. Drive rush. And you go into the light into crouch heavy. Unenhanced Ankensatsu. Light Tensenrin. Now, I have said this. Using light Tensenrin into level 3 is mostly useless, right? Many people will have a hard time doing that cancel But this is an example of why you would want to learn how to do it. It might not be something that you learn to do today or tomorrow, but it's something that you should practice, because if there's any roadblock in trying to get better, if there's something you can't do, you should always strive to be able to do it. Even if you plan to use it once out of 100 times, it's still something that you're going to need at some point, and it's better to use it and to get good at it now, because when it comes up, you want to be able to have that in your toolbox. Bong, bong, OD. 2-bar spend. This is going to be the unenhanced version. Remember to let it cook. Boom. Into that. 10 center. Yeah. So there's a lot of like things going on here. I need me a woman who looks at me like this, please. So we have here getting the bar back. Needs more practice. Stock spend. New route. Light to heavy. There it is. That feels cool though. That opens so much. I think that does the most damage out of all of them. Okay. SA bar recovery starting from D3. What's D3? Overhead. Spin. Starting from D3. Oh, drive 3. Oh, interesting. Okay. Bong. Bong, 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 bong. Get your drive gauge back. Bong, bong. New ender. Bong, heavy. Bong, bong. Oh. So there's so many different routes that we can get that last bar after an overhead. Oh. That's not specific to Zangief though, no? Bong, bong, bong. Respend. Bong, bong. New combo route. I don't think that's specific to Zangief, though. Yeah, I don't know if this is specific to Zangief, though. Something like that, right? Starting from D3 on Zangief and Marisa. Crouching route only. Bong, 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 bong. Ooh. So, hold on a second. This is flavorful. Using the new route on stock 1. Stock spend afterwards. Heavy punch. Unenhanced. Oh, you get an extra one. Then you go light, heavy, unenhanced. Ooh, that's juicy though. That's juicy though. I guess it doesn't work on Blanca? Oh, the heavy punch probably doesn't work there, right? Spend. Heavy punch probably doesn't work there. Got it. So in this case, stock spend. Have I been lied to? Have I been led astray? Bong, bong, new. Bong, bong, bong. Is it corner only? Something like that, right? So in this case here, flashy. Like how it feels. But if that's corner only, and it's supposed to work on Blanca as well, let's try it in the corner here. See, this is probably not gonna work still. Nah. Super stoked for this. Guma, thank you so much for blessing us with this video. This is great tech, and I'm really glad that you gave me the chance to show this to my viewers. And take a look in the description for a link to Aneguma's channel. And when you do go watch the video, make sure to go into the comment section and show them some love as well. And give them a thanks for sharing this information. Tell them that Kail sent you. I'm going to be checking out this tech over the next few days on my stream at twitch.tv/BigNastyKail or here on YouTube Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. And on screen, you can click to subscribe to the channel or click to subscribe to Aneguma's channel. And hopefully, I'll see you in one of my next videos or one of my next streams. Have a good one. Thank you again, Aneguma.